is going on, Reed Nation? Welcome back to the channel. But before we get into this video, I want to let you guys know what's going on today, what's going to be uploaded, because you guys, you don't necessarily know what I'm going to upload unless I post it on Twitter, which I haven't been doing much of that lately. So I'm going to let you guys know ahead of time. I'm going to be posting Madden 17, which is rendering right now, and I'm going to be posting some storytime videos. And yeah, so it's going to be just a simple day, and I was going to do reactions, but I'm trying to stay away from that a little bit, because when you do too many reactions, that's when people start to talking crap. So I'm just gonna stay away from that for a little bit. But hopefully next week we can get reactions in. I'm in a different chair, as you see from right here, because that one it's broken, and I actually ordered the new chair that's gonna be coming in next week. So it's gonna make my back feel comfortable. Now, I know what you came for. You came for the story time, man, because I do story times, and it's gonna be my third story time video, and I have to really make a playlist of this, and I have to make a playlist of all my other games. So from the title, it says simple: the time I faked my report card. And I've never told this story outside of my friends and stuff like that. I've never like put the story on the internet, because I was embarrassed. I was literally embarrassed about it, but this is a funny story, and I really thought I was going to get away with it. I really thought I was going to get away with it. I tried my hardest. And this, let me see how many years ago was this. This was 3 years ago. This was like 3 years ago. So when I faked my report card, I was in 8th grade at the time. And the school I went to was very hard. It was a medical, like, health school. Like, it was for smart people. And only reason I made it in was because I really don't know why I made it in. I really should have went to a different school. Like, honestly, this school was not made for me. Like, when you see me in this school, I was like a complete dumbass. Like, this school was just off the charts, just a smart school. They gave you pounds of homework, they gave you stacks of homework like you working. It was just crazy. I really wish I never went to school, but going to the school, I made a lot of good friends, and a lot of them I still follow on Snapchat, Instagram, and so I'm kind of happy about that, because if I would have never kind of went to the school, I wouldn't know all the friends I know now, which a lot of them actually go to my school now, which is cool. So, without being said, so I was going to the school, and this is how it started. No shit. It started with a progress report, and the progress report, when I had my progress report, I had 1D. I literally just had 1D, but I was self-conscious because I didn't want my mom to be like on my case just because I have 1D. Because usually when I get one bad grade, my mom talks about it for the rest of my life. Like, literally, she will like mention it. Like, I'll get A's and B's, but she'll mention the D that I got like 2 years ago. I don't know why she does that, but she does it. So my mom wasn't at home. She was gone for about 6 hours. Thank God she was gone for 6 hours. It was just me and my best friend. I went to use the computer, and I was like, man, I really can't give this to my mom, and she knows that progress reports are out. And my friend had his progress report too. At the time, my friend was living with us because his mom was going through a lot. So he had his progress report too. He went to a different school than I was. He was a higher grade than me. He was, at the time, he was at 9th grade, and I was in 8th grade. He was in a higher grade than me, and this is a progress report. He just got like C's and probably like maybe a D, but he can actually show it to my mom, because my mom's not gonna really care. I mean, to be honest, that's not her child. She's just taking care of him, and I didn't want my mom to see that I made bad grades, and I figured out how to do it. So I went to Microsoft Word, and I don't know how in the living crisis that I sat there and made it, but I did. I put the Microsoft Word you have where you can do landscape mode, and I would use the little shape effects to make it like the square and do the little forms and shapes. I worked it so well that it looked just like a progress report. So when I gave it to my mom, she was like, "Oh, you did good. You got a couple A's. Then 1C. I think I did 1 or 2 C's. Not to make it too obvious." So with that being said, I was like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna, make good grades and then like forget all about it. Report card came around. Before even report card came around, I knew that I was failing math. I knew I was failing really bad. I think I got an F in math, either F or D in math. I knew I was failing terribly, and I really did not want to show my mom. And the thing is, I didn't. I just didn't want to show her. I was so scared. And then around before report cards came out, I knew how my report card was gonna look. So what I did was I actually did the same thing. Did it on my little computer. Boom. I was able to make a fake report card, and it looked just like the actual report card. I mean, if I could, I would probably be a billionaire right now if I was making fake report cards around the school. Like, I would make everybody a fake report card, and it looked legit. Only thing was, it wasn't like color. Like, sometimes like the report cards would be yellow or pink. It was just white. So if I wanted to make it like hella legit, like fake beats on real beats, like I would literally have made it pink or yellow. It'll look totally like legit shit. But my best friend, he never, faked his report card or anything like that. He was like, nah, man, I'm good. You can do it. I don't know if it's gonna work. He was just shocked that the progress report worked. When I sent the report card out, man, it worked. It worked 100%. Now the rest of the year, I did this for the rest of the year. Like, no shit, I did this for the rest of the year. But he left. He left right after the first quarter. He was gone. He went back to live with his mom because she was getting back on track. I was okay. Now I'm alone. Now I can actually straight focus on like trying to get back to schoolwork. And I tried. I tried to focus to get back on schoolwork. And just the school was hard, man. They gave you stacks of homework every day. I came home literally like, I'm tired. I don't want to be here. I just didn't want to be there, man. It was too rough. And the way the way I would go to the bus, it was set up so weirdly. I know this is kind of like off topic, but the way I would go to the bus, it was set up so weirdly that sometimes I miss the bus because like I don't know how it worked. So with that being said, I faked the report card the rest of the year, and the fucked up thing that I did was literally put the report card on the refrigerator. I literally put the fake report card on the refrigerator. I feel such like a dick by doing this, cause when I did this, it made it seem like I was proud of myself. Like, I feel like I really like when I think about it now, I really wish I wouldn't have faked my report card. But at the end of all of this, I go to summer school, which I meet more friends that I know now. But I'm just saying, I really wish I wouldn't have faked my report card because it led me into some deep trouble and it led me into some bad shit. Like, if I wouldn't have faked my report card, my mom could have definitely sat there and got me tutoring and help and all that. But I'm just saying, like, I really wish I wouldn't have done it. So with that being said, I faked the report card the rest of the year. With doing this, I had a guy. I think around the end of my 8th grade year, I had a girlfriend, not the one I'm with now, cause I left her. Not the one I'm with now, but the one before her. I was with her, and I didn't ever told her about it, cause that was just embarrassing. Like, nobody knew about it at the time, but my homeboy and my family, and then my mom. You know how moms are. They tell they gotta tell the whole family what you did, and I was literally like, when it happened, I was just so pissed. So I believe it was third quarter. At the end of third quarter, you put report card on the refrigerator, right? Let me tell you what happened, bro. I'll never forget it, and I'm the dumbest motherfucker on the universe. Right. So the mail's on the table. My mama told me. No, actually, this what happened. My mom's on the table. She checks the mail. She looks through the mail. She grabs the mail. She goes in the room. I'm in the room. I don't know what I was in the room doing. I hear her yell, "What the hell?" And I'm looking like, oh, she must be mad at she must be looking at the bills or something. I don't know. She said, Ish, bring your ass in here. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? I come in there. She like, what the fuck this is? I kid you not. The school sent out the report card. The school sent out the report card. Like, literally, the school sent out the report card. And I'm sitting there like this. I was like, hell nah. I can't believe I just finessed myself. I literally finessed myself by not realizing that the real report card was on the table. Because I guess when you're failing, they mail that shit out. Like, I guess they mail that shit out. So, my stepdad was there, and he, she called him in, and I was like, oh, shit's not about to be good. And she like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, oh shit. So she was like, which one's the real report card? At first I lied. I don't know why I did this. This is the dumbest shit I ever said. The one I made, I was that's the real one. She's like, oh, for real, we gonna go to school. I was like, nah. I was literally, that's how I was studying this. Nah, it's not the real one. I made that one. She like, why I was literally, I got my TV taken, my game station taken. I got all my games taken. I even got all my WrestleMania movies and my Royal Rumble movies all taken from me that day. I got my Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels wrestling movie. I still got all these movies now, but she took all those movies, and I was upset. She took a lot of things from me, and I actually got in a fight with my stepdad that day. Literally, we fought. Like, it was more like Rey Mysterio versus The Big Show, or kind of like, you could say Braun Strowman versus Braun Strowman versus Rich Swann. Basically, I was Rich Swann, and I was getting my ass kicked, and it was terrible because he had said something to me, and that made me feel uncomfortable, and that's when we got into the fight. But the dumbest fucking thing ever is, pork pie was sitting on the table for 3 weeks. The real one was sitting on the table for 3 weeks. My mama said, you was the dumbest person in the whole world not to, like, if you was gonna do this, you should have ripped up the real report card 3 weeks ago if you wanted to be smart. But I knew either way. I didn't think about it, but I was going to summer school. Like, I had to go to summer school, and my whole summer was like terrible, man. Like, my whole summer, before I went to ninth grade, man, my summer was so awful, man. And at the time, I was growing dreads. Like, I actually was growing dreads, and my mom stopped taking me to get my hair retwisted because of the report card situation. So my dreads were like really nasty. Like, I haven't got them done. They weren't really dreads at the time. Let me see if I got a picture. They were kind of like just twist. But because I wasn't getting them done, they didn't look like twists. They looked like shit. Like, they literally looked like shit. But my hair now, I just got my hair in a pony. Like, I pulled it back and had a pony. My hair is like right here. It's really long. But I'm gonna show you a picture. At the time, I'm gonna show you how they look when I got them twisted. But I'm gonna show you how they looked like when I stopped getting them done. And I kid you not, motherfuckers was roasting me, saying I look like Busta Rhymes, and I surely did. Like, I don't. It happens. So let me find how they looked when you. Okay. So this how they look when you. Let's see. Twist them. See, that's how they look when you got them twisted, right? Let me see if I can find another picture how they look when you twist them. When I got them twisted. Right there. See how they twisted, right? See how they twisted. Now look at how they looked when my mom stopped taking me to get them done. Let me see. They won't load up. But look at that. it looked like nothing. It like pure shit, right? It looked like pure shit. Let me see. Literally, I stopped getting them done. They didn't even look like Twitch no more. It looked like I had like the. It looked like I had like whatever, you know, with all the little, you know, and all the you know, people got right now. They're just the regular Twitch and shit. They didn't even look like dreads no more. So when the school, like, so during the summer, you know, my mom, you know, she kind of felt bad that my hair looked like shit. She wanted to, like, she was literally close to making me cut my dreads off. Like, I was like, literally, I did not want to cut my dreads. Like, if I would have cut my dreads, my ninth grade year, I wouldn't have had dreads, and I would probably now have dreads now. She was like, she told me, she was like, she was literally this close to making me cut my dreads, and I was scared as hell. I didn't like, my hair was my biggest value at the time. Like, I love my hair so much. I still love my hair. I won't cut my dreads anytime soon. I'm just saying, like, I value my hair so much, and to cut it, that would probably break me. And that's the only thing she had over my head at the time. Like, anything I say, she was like, "Oh, you want me to cut your dread?" Like, it's literally, cause she knew that was my passion at the moment. Cause I wasn't, I was doing YouTube, but I wasn't doing that. Like, I was doing YouTube, but I only did like one video, and that was the video you saw with my first ever video on YouTube. I didn't start doing more YouTube until like during ninth grade. Then ninth grade, that's when I started doing more YouTube. But literally, that's what she had on me. So during the summer, I had to get my whole head redone. Like, it was just not good. And the locks that I have now, I had more locks in my head. I had about 100 something. Now I probably have like 90 something, probably like 95, which is not a lot compared to like how many niggas got locks right now. Niggas got like 120. You know what I'm saying? My boy Dre had the Carlo probably got about 130. That nigga got hella locks. You know, feel me? But that's the lesson today. Don't fake your report card. I don't care how bad you're feeling. Get some fucking help. Get some tutoring. Go out there. Get some motherfucking tutoring, man. You need help. Go get it, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna regret it. Don't fake your report card. Don't be like me. Even though I did meet some good friends after faking report card, you know, going to summer school. I actually had fun at summer school a little bit. But the weirdest thing ever is my summer school teacher is actually my teacher now. That's weird as fuck to say. She's my reading teacher, and she was my math teacher in summer school, and I fucking hate it. I don't care if she's listening. I don't fucking care if she's listening. I don't like you. You lowered my grade this quarter. I should have a 80. You lowered my grade because I have a 70 because I didn't take the SAT. You're fucked up for that. You're shit for that. But it's okay. Reed Nation got my back. I'm doing another story time today, so you will be seeing that. And if you enjoy this story time, hit that like button. Just bing, 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 as hard as you can, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 6,000 subscribers by sometime in January. I've been losing subscribers, but I know you guys can bounce me right back because you guys are awesome. And I'll see you guys in the next video post. We're out. Deuces. One love. Peace.